Hello everyone, welcome to the session 2 of our journey to AI. So, if you seem a bit wasted today, it's because our baby didn't let us sleep tonight, but this doesn't matter, we gotta crack on. So, let's see what we can do today. What we have to do actually is to start setting up the virtual private server that we acquired from Contabo. So let's see how that goes. Let's get it started. Okay, so first of all, I want to show you my Contabo dashboard. You can see here that under VPS, we can find the instance name. So we can see that there is a private server. It is running at this time. You got an IP address. We got some quick actions we can take. But at this moment, I think it's just a server with Linux installed on it and nothing more. So first thing we have to do is to connect to it, use our credentials that were provided by Contabo, and then probably run some updates, things like that. Let's see. Just another thing to say is that to help me out with this operation, I'm using mainly ChatGPT, Gemini. Nothing more for the moment. If we get stuck with the information that they gave us, then I'm gonna stop the video and do some troubleshooting, some research. Let's see how this goes. So first thing I gotta do is to connect to it. Let's open PowerShell. I run it as admin. Okay. The command that is given to me to connect is this one, ssh root, which is our username. And here I have to put the IP address of the machine. Yeah, checks out. Yes, we want to connect. Okay, now it's asking me for the password. See if I can copy paste. No. So I will type it. It's not too complicated, thankfully. It's not typing either. Sorry, I'm very sleepy. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so it seems that it's not appearing when I type, but this should be to protect the password. So let's try again. I probably input it twice. Let's see now. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna stop the video and see what I'm doing wrong here. Alright, so I understood what was the issue. I was trying to use a different password that was provided to me by Contabo. It's called, let me check what's the name. VNC password. It must be something else. So what he was actually asking me is a password that I set myself up. So once I entered that, everything went fine. It says here system restart required. Anyway, this is my username root and this is the name of the server. So we are definitely in. Pretty cool. Okay, now the very first thing that ChatGPT suggests me to do is to update the system using this command. Nope, cannot copy paste. So let's try apt update in apt upgrade. Let's do it. Okay, seems to be working. I'm gonna stop the video for the moment and start again once the process is completed. And done. Something else I did was to restart the server, as the updates were mentioning several times that some updates were not, installed because they were they needed system reboot. So I rebooted. It was pretty quick. Had to reconnect, of course, and then I ran again the updates. As you can see, everything is done. Perfect. So next thing is to install the Docker. Okay, this is what we'll use to install and manage Flowise and N8N and all that's needed. So let's do it. So it is apt install. Whoa. -y docker.ao docker compose, and it's going like a train. Woo! Look at that. My God. Awesome. Awesome. Done. No errors, no anything. I love it. Okay. Next, we want to set the server to run Docker every time it starts. So this would be system ctl enable Docker. Do it. Done. And finally, another command to start Docker, so we can see what it is actually. System ctl start Docker. Do it. Nothing happens. But let's see. Okay. Maybe it's running and I cannot see it. Docker run hello. Okay, so it is working. Let's see here. Very good. Haha. Okay, so this seems to be working fine. This will allow me to install Flowise and N8N, as it's the thing that I would like to do now. Okay, so let's see how to do that. Checking with our friend the ChatGPT. Very good. So next step is to prepare the system to install the two applications. So first thing, we need to create a directory for each. The command that it suggested is this one, mk here, make directory. Pretty straightforward. opt apps. Okay. So the first part is to create directories, and the second part is to move inside those same directories. Done. opt apps. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, now. Okay, it's telling us to create a Docker compose file. This is the command for it. Nano docker compose dot. Okay, so it is showing us the inside of the file, I suppose. I hope I can copy stuff in there. I cannot seem to. It's going to be a problem. Let me stop the video here. Okay, so I figured it out. What I had to do is to come here, right click here on the window itself. You go on properties and you need to, this was not selected, okay? You need to click this one and you're good to go. Now you should be able to copy paste by pressing Ctrl Shift V, and there you go. Right, so what it does is preparing the file. What it says that, yeah, the port for N8N will be 5678 and the port for Flowise will be 3000. Okay, so to access it, I can open I can enter a browser, damn it, and just navigate to my server IP / 3000 for Flowise and the other one. Okay, let's see if I can save. Nice, perfect. Let's check with ChatGPT. So I'm telling him that we have set up the file. Okay. How do I get out from this? Control X. Perfect. All right, here we are. Okay, now I want to tell Docker to use this file. So we go Docker compose up D. Okay, so here it's downloading. As you can see, it's downloading from the repository of N8N, and then it's going to install it, I suppose. And it's going to do the same as well for Flowise. So let's give it a few minutes. I will restart the video once this is done. Hey, so back at it. It is completed, as you see. Creating Flowise, done. Creating N8N, done. So all that's left to do is to check if they're correctly running. Let's do that. So I should run docker space ps. Let's see, as expected, they are. This one is still restarting. Let's try to do it again. Okay, still restarting, but we can see that Flowise is running correctly on port 3000. Okay, so next thing to do, I suppose, is to check if we can connect to the services via browser. See if the ports are running. So do all that configuration, but that's going to be material for the next session. All right, it's been pretty cool until here. Let's see how it moves on from here onwards, but I'm pretty happy that we have especially Flowise up and running. Cool. Thank you for logging in. I mean, thank you for following this very sleepy session. If you like the content, if you want to stay up to date to what I'm doing, don't forget to like and subscribe. Of course, you know, it's very important. Other than that, have a great weekend. Love you all. Peace out.